up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports picks video, NBA edition. It is October the 31st. Happy Halloween to you all. No, I did not dress up for this video, but thank you guys so much for joining me today and each and every time I put out a video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because you never know when I'm going to pop out a mid-week video. And we are absolutely rolling right now. We are coming off an awesome weekend, and we have continued that over to this week. So what I'll do, I'll keep this video short and sweet as I usually do for my basketball videos. I'll go ahead and recap what we did yesterday, and then we'll go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day, which of course is going to be in the NBA. Only 3 games on the schedule today. That's usually how it is on Thursdays when you have 2 TNT games, and sometimes there'll be an additional 1 or 2 games out there. So today there's 3 games, and I'll be giving out a free play on one of them. So let's go ahead and jump right into the action, and we'll go ahead and recap what we did yesterday. First of all, congratulations to the Washington Nationals, the World Series champions. Definitely did not see that one coming throughout the regular season. They got off to a super slow start, but then just as the season went on, they just got better and better. And look what happened. Once they got into the playoffs, you knew they had just as good a chance as anybody when you have Scherzer, Strasburg, and Corbin at the top of your starting rotation. You can put those 3 guys up against anybody else's starting rotation. And then just some great hitting by Soto and Rendon, and just great all-around performance by the Nationals throughout the whole playoffs. They set the record for the longest winning streak during the playoffs. Just unbelievable. Once they got into the playoffs, this team just could not be stopped. And every road team won every game of the World Series. Another just crazy thing that happened. So sad to see the MLB go because we had an absolutely amazing MLB season. The regular season was great. The NBA, the playoffs was even better. Just crazy what we did in the postseason. The MLB will be leaving us until March of 2020. But good news is Tuesday college basketball begins. I cannot wait. That's my favorite sport to watch and bet on. Absolutely love college basketball. Been digging into everything that's been happening in the offseason, getting ready for the season to start. So very excited for that. Like I said, that is coming Tuesday. We are less than a week away. But like I said, let's go ahead and recap what we did yesterday, and then let's go ahead and move on with it. So here it is. We had 3 straight bets. We had the Washington Nationals. I did pick the Nationals to win Game 7. Play it a little bit safe. I gave out the run line. I did sprinkle a little bit. Whenever, I say this all the time, whenever you take an underdog, a small underdog, whether it's MLB or NHL or even in football, if it's, a touchdown or less, sprinkle some on the money line. So anyways, the Washington Nationals wasn't looking good. Greinke was pitching out of his mind the first 5+ innings. But yeah, the Nationals kept it close. Scherzer was struggling. I don't want to say struggling, but he had guys on base every single inning, but found a way to get out of it. Anyways, Washington Nationals, we were on them, got the W there. So 1 play in the MLB, we had 1 play in the NHL. We had the St. Louis Blues on the money line, which came through for us. We had a straight bet in the NBA with the Utah Jazz at home -6. So we swept our straight bets, going 3-0. We also had an NBA teaser. We had the Raptors and Magic's 2-team teaser that cashed for us as well. And our only loss of the day with our main sports, the Sixers and Kings 2-team moneyline parlay. The Sixers did their part, winning easily at home. The Sacramento Kings, I don't know what's going on with this team. They fire their coach, and the head scratcher, they hire Luke Walton. I don't know why they did that, and they are definitely paying the price. They dropped to 0-5, losing at home to the Charlotte, who aren't any good at all. So definitely a surprising loss by the Kings. Did not see that one coming. They had a 14-point lead, which they blew. You just cannot do that at home. So that was our only loss of the day. So we went 3-4-1, and so a great day. And that's not even it. We also had a parlay as well. We have been on fire with our cross-sport parlays. This is our fourth one in a row that we hit. It was a four-teamer. We had the Orlando Magic's, Toronto Raptors on money lines. We had the under in the Clippers Jazz game, and then we had the Nationals over 2 runs. Easy picking to that 4-team cross-sport parlay cash. Like I said, that's our 4th straight cross-sport parlay that we hit in a row, going for 5 today. So I'll be giving out to all those who are a part of the village. So that's what we did yesterday. Absolutely killed it. We are rolling right now. Like I said, that's what we're doing in the village. You can see our records at the top of the screen in all sports, MLB, postseason. Like I said, over 60%. Just absolutely killed it. So we'll be saying goodbye to the MLB, but we'll be throwing up college basketball up there. Even so far in the NBA season, the first couple weeks, it's just a feeling out period. But believe me, we are going to take off in the NBA here shortly. And then every other sport, we are just profiting. So that's what it's all about. My goal is to hit 60+% in all sports, which is just unheard of. It's pretty unattainable for anybody to do, but I set my goals high. I strive to be the best, and I've pretty much done it. So the MLB comes to a close, and we did hit 60% for the season. So now we are going to do the same for all other sports as well. So if you are not a part of the village yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. This is my website. This is what it looks like. This is how to get there. JVilleSportsPicks.com. Join the village today to start receiving my daily newsletter in each and every sport sent directly to your email box. Like I said, every single day. All those picks that I just showed you, you could have had all of those for just about $3 a day. All of my college football picks that I give out on Saturday, about $3 for that. All my NFL picks that I give out on Sunday, $3 for that. That is value right there. So check out JVilleSportsPicks.com. Hit the big blue button in the upper right hand corner. It'll take you to a page which will list the different packages that are available. It doesn't matter what time of the month you join, as it's October the 31st. But whether you join at the end of the month, the middle of the month, it's your time starts from that day. So try my picks out for 30 days and see how it works for you. But that's the website. Like I said, JVilleSportsPicks.com. If you have any questions about the website, my email address, social media pages are all down below in the description of this video. Email address is chat@JVilleSportsPicks.com. Feel free to hit me up about anything. I'll be happy to chat with you. Other than that, like I said, that's the website. Check it out, browse around, check out the different tabs at the top of the screen. Let's go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day. Like I said, it's going to be in the NBA, and it's going to be between the Miami Heat and Atlanta Hawks. So a lot of different angles in this one. So this is a back-to-back. This is something that's been increasing lately the past few years in the NBA. A lot more back-to-backs. So basically what that means is the Atlanta Hawks and Miami Heat just played in Miami on Tuesday. The Miami Heat won that game 112-97. So typically in these situations, I like to look at the team that lost that first game, especially if they're back at home the second game. It's called rapid revenge. I love for that team that lost the first game to come right back and win the second game, especially if they are the better team. But in this situation, this is a rare case where I am going to be going against that. And I need 3 good reasons in order to go against that trend. So number one, coaching. The Miami Heat have a great coach in Eric Spoelstra. This is a championship winning coach. He always has his team ready to play. He's definitely going to have his team ready to play here on the road against the Atlanta Hawks. So that's number one. We have a coaching advantage with the Miami Heat. Number two, I need to have the better team. The Miami Heat overall are a better team than the Atlanta Hawks. Miami Heat, they'll definitely be fighting for a playoff spot this year, whereas I think the Atlanta Hawks will be on the outside looking in. The Atlanta Hawks are a super young team. They have 2 rookies starting. So this team is going to be going through a lot of growing pains, a lot of up and downs, but I definitely like what they're doing. This team is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the next coming years if they continue to build this up and then eventually bring in some good veterans to go along with the young players. This could be a very good Atlanta Hawks team, but I think right here, right now, I think they are too young to make a playoff push. And number 3, I need one more edge, which could be anything. And in this case, it's an injury. So in the game on Tuesday, Trae Young actually went down. He's going to be out not too long. I think he's going to be back next week, but he's going to be out for this game. To start the season, he has absolutely been on a tear. He's averaging over 26 points a game, but that takes into account the last game where he only played, I believe, 11 minutes or so. He was averaging over 30 points a game to start the season. So just absolutely an amazing start by Trae Young. So not having him in the lineup is going to take a big hit. Not only are you going to be missing those 30 points a game that you're going to have to make up elsewhere, he's also averaging a team high 7 assists a game. He's running the offense. He's the point guard. So you take your starting point guard out of the game, especially early in the season. Now you have to have your backup point guard, and that's the other thing. The Atlanta Hawks do not have great point guard depth on this team. So not only are you going to have your backup point guard starting, what happens when he comes out of the game? Who's going to be running the point at that point? And honestly, I don't know. So I think it's just going to be tough for this Atlanta Hawks team to compete right now without Trae Young when they're going up against good teams like the Miami Heat. So I think offensively this team is going to struggle at times during games because they're missing that floor general. This is a team that likes to shoot a lot of threes, so they definitely can be dangerous if they make a good percentage. That was their downfall in the game on Tuesday. They shot under 30% from the three-point line, whereas the Miami Heat shot over 40%. So that was definitely the difference in the game. But like I said, without Trae Young, just a big hit to the lineup. Just both offensively, scoring the ball, and just running the offense as a whole. So that's why I'm going with the Miami Heat here. So Jimmy Butler missed the first few games of the season. He was on paternity leave, so he's back. He played in the game on Tuesday. Solid performance there, but I think he's just going to get better and better. Obviously, he's brand new to the team, so he needs to get acclimated with the rest of the guys on there. So in each and every game, I think the Miami Heat are going to get better and better. Jimmy Butler is one of the best players in the league. And just overall, like I said, this is a solid Miami Heat team, solid coaching. They're going to be ready for this game. So even though they won the game on Tuesday, I think they'll come right back here and win this game on the road in Atlanta. So that's going to be today's free play of the day. Miami Heat -6 on the road against the Atlanta Hawks. Both these teams are playing 4 games in 6 nights, so there's no real edge there. So I'm going with the better team, the better coach, and the team that's the most healthiest right now, and that is the Miami Heat. So Miami Heat -6 is going to be one of the plays I'm going to be giving out in my daily newsletter. But this is going to be a big day today. We have college football, we have the NFL, we have the NHL, and of course we have other NBA games as well. So I'm going to have a bunch of picks out in my daily newsletter. So like I said, if you're not receiving my daily newsletter, check out JVilleSportsPicks.com. Start receiving that today and join this wild ride that we are on right now. So thank you guys again for joining me today. Happy Halloween again. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day. I'll be releasing my college football video on Friday, and then of course my NFL video on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. That will be the next time you see me. Other than that, good luck with whatever picks you guys do decide to put in. I hope you guys crush it, and I'll see you guys soon.